Welcome back, Popsicle Girl here, and today I'm bringing you a tutorial on graphic liner. I'm doing a double tutorial because I'm going to show you how I do this ombre graphic liner, but I'm also going to show you how I turn my powder eyeshadows into liquid graphic liner. So you can use any shadow you want. Let's get started. First, you're going to need your makeup eyeshadow of choice. I'm going to use the Norvina palette today, the number 1, and I'm going to stick to these purpley shadows up top and pinks. You are going to need mascara of your choice. I like to apply this before the false lashes so that it has a little something to grip to. You are going to need a liner brush. This is going to be used when you put that eyeshadow onto the lid as a liner. Most importantly, you're going to need the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is a secret ingredient. This is what's going to change your powder eyeshadows into that liquid liner that you want. You're also going to need a white eyeliner. I'm using the NYX Chubby Pencils in Milk, which is white, and this is optional, but I highly recommend having some concealer and a secondary liner brush with you just to clean up. One little powder brush to pack pigment and another blending brush to blend it out for the under eye. This is optional, but you may also need lash glue. Now that we've got all our tools, let's go ahead and get to work. You're going to start with your lightest shade first. You don't want to go back and accidentally dip into the darkest shade and then ruin everything you've done. I'm starting with this pinky purple in B1. I go ahead and move the shade around a little bit, create a little bit of kickback. So you're going to take that MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, take a clean tray and spray that. Then you will take this and mix it until the brush is lightly damp. Line just like you would a normal liner. Now that we've laid the first color, go to our mid color. I like to keep a clean makeup wipe nearby and wipe off the color so that you don't transfer. For this next mid color, we're gonna go straight into this top layer, this A2 color in the Norvina palette. I like it because it's like cross between the purple range so that I can fade over to this darker color. I'm gonna kick up that eyeshadow again, mix that with our liquid. Take this, keep it with the round of your eyes. Use this color as a liner. Before you get the darkest color, I like to kind of decide where I want that liner. So up here you can see I went a little bit straight up to the corner. I'm going to do that as well on this side. Very lightly take that right up to that corner. I kind of pulled it back. You don't need to fill this part in. I know that this eye looks a lot lighter than this eye, but don't worry. This is just creating a nice deep base for that color to sit on. Clean off your makeup brush, and we are going to move to the darkest shade, which is going to be B4. B4, anything else? You can already see I looked up. And I will show you exactly how I fix that little bit. Everyone does it. Everyone forgets. So let's move forward into our darkest shade and then come back to that. So create that kick up, dip into your liquid, go ahead and fill in that section you just created for yourself. You can already kind of see this ombre starting to take effect, almost like a watercolor. Just using the very tip of your brush. Then you'll connect it. This bit dry really quickly. We were gonna do the under part of the eye. So you will need a small fluffy brush, packed fluffy brush. We are going to do a very loose eyeshadow, the opposite of the ombre here. So we're gonna start with the pink and then move to a dark purple. I decided that I wanted something a little bit more bold in the look. Very corner, this bright pink A5 shadow. That is what we're going to start with, this outer bottom corner. Dragging that from the corner. Don't extend too far or you'll take away from that wing you just did. And you're going to transition into your mid-tone. Take that in the middle. For the very inner corner, you're going to use your darkest shade. Back into that deep purple. I'm going to take a very fluffy brush, smoke that under eye out one section at a time. Since we gave that upper part a little time to dry, I dip into that pink color, put that right in the inner corner, bring it up a little bit. Oh, it is so much more pigmented now. Go into the mid-tone and lay that over. Now we'll go into that darkest shade. You have to be careful here because you do have that winged tip. If you need, get a smaller brush. I am a perfectionist. So now I'm going to clean this up. Take a clean liner brush, concealer, swipe across it to get it on the tip, and a mirror nice and close. Follow that line. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. A little bit of mascara. I'll do this beforehand just so that my lashes will stick up to the false lashes. And I also like to add a little bit of drama on the bottom lash line. Wow, it's so different. Ready my eyelash. I have a black. You can use clear, especially if you don't want to get any of that black on the lid and you're worried. Tweezers are your best friend. Always look down into a mirror to put them on. I can see the light, but I can also see the bones decay. Let that baby dry for a minute. Let her dry for a minute. While this happens, you can take your white eyeliner, pull down the bottom so that you can get to the lash line. Make your eyes look a little bit wider. We are now even on both eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this look and show you the final product. All right, we're back. I finished the rest of my face. We are done with this look. I added a nice dark purpley blue lipstick to this to kind of give it that pop with the dark purple in the corner. I think that this is actually a really simple look. Like, I feel like I would wear this to work. It's dramatic, but it's not too much. And I feel like it's a really easy way to get that graphic liner look without having to buy a million different colors of liners. And you can literally create any liner color you want. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in again, and I can't wait to bring you guys another makeup tutorial. Swallow me whole.